Getting started, getting started. Yes, yes. And there we are. Hey. Well, statue's still there. It's nice. Something to rely on. We return to Bloodborne New Game Plus. To Old Yharnam. Trying to gather my thoughts. So, in general, why are we here? Why is it nighttime already? Originally, I had hoped that I could get kidnapped and save Adella, and that I could also just play the game to Yahar'gul and go in to Old Yharnam through the back and talk to Jura. That's sadly, these two pathways exclude each other, and if you talk to Jura, Adella dies no matter what. There is no other way to get into Old Yharnam than through the front door. At this point in the game, don't know if you can glitch into it. Don't care. Don't really care. So, it's just time to do Old Yharnam. A very thematic area, I do think. But also not one of my favorites. Usually pretty apprehensive when it comes to Old Yharnam. Let's get ambushed. So it makes fairly short work of the enemies, thankfully. Hunter storage. Oh yeah. I do always wanna just hold it up like you can in Dark Souls 3 or in Elden Ring. Until I realize, well, Bloodborne didn't have that feature just yet. You wanna jump towards the riverbed and die quickly. But because I didn't know any better, the game has already progressed to its night stage, which I don't think that has any implications on Old Yharnam. I guess I'll find out. I usually don't do Old Yharnam whilst it's dark out. Oh. Damn it. Darn it. As I usually do most of the areas as soon as I can, and not put them off needlessly. I usually end up in Hemwick whilst it's still light out, and also in Old Yharnam. I don't buy the Hunter's Emblem too often anyway, so it's Old Yharnam is the natural progression for the game. So I guess this is the alternate state. Fortunately, whilst I have the torch out, I don't regen HP passively. There's the aqueduct. Oh. If the fence lets us have a good look. least. You should be afraid of me and my torch. Gonna clear this at once, as I usually do, and then probably die to Jura's machine gun, or to him just not falling off the tower. And yeah, and that's Par's arena. With the entrance, or the entrance to the arena from Yahar'gul being somewhere up there. I'm gonna get some Jura comments.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless, half-cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
Which is why I must stop you. Okay.
Which is why I must stop you.
Thankfully didn't get poisoned, jeez. Let's hopefully not explode. I tried. You don't know how to follow? Fair, fine enough. I worked out surprisingly well. Weapon at risk? That's no good. Do I have a... Oh, I have the Yahar'gul. Should have repaired my Chikage. Yeah, it already deals less damage. Already deals less damage. That's no good. Blood tinge. Now, thankfully, this doesn't actually. This actually deals a good amount of damage. All things considered. Why do I need to? It's probably a good opportunity to kill him if he. That could have been great. Come on. Well, that's one issue dealt with. One problem solved for the future. Now let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. I do have somewhere. Scroll past it. There it is. Let's be dumb. Now last time, just shooting him off the ledge was the best tactic. Let's hope it works. And he doesn't get stuck on the terrain again. Hey! Quickly reset. And there we are. Sometimes stuff like this actually works. Isn't it nice? Now last time I tried this trick. As you can see in the second Bloodborne playthrough, he just wouldn't have it. I barely got here. And I don't know why, I always struggled with him. Now I didn't know you could just shoot him until he fell off the ledge at that time. We'll have to admit that, but still it was a struggle. No other way to put it. It was a struggle for dear life. Praying werewolves. I know of your shenanigans. What's that? Yeah, that's the mobs inside the building. Ooh, that's dangerous. It's a hard stopper. Hey guys. How are you doing? Did you have a nice rest? Oh, there's one. Came to check out what happened. There's the cavalry. Is that everyone? Sure sounds like it. Could have used the blood boil before picking that up. Tempering. Getting all the blood gems. As we head up to pick up one of my favorite armor sets. The red moon hangs low, and beasts rule the streets. Are we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders? The moon presence is close, and the charred hunter set. And whilst I guess there's an enemy still up on the first area. Like, how do I want to enter this building? Oh, yeah, you can't charge the heavy. There they are, chanting and praying away. To a crucified, blood-starved beast. Flayed alive, likely, by the hunters. There is the... What are these, two? Going to get an incoming. game thinks I'm still having my torch out. Now this is incredibly bad. Hey. Starting to like the Rakuyo more and more. With all these extra attacks you can weave into your combo. Hi. It is going to break soon though. There's still one guy left. Oh no, that's all of them. That's good. Good. There's still the items in the rafters. Not that I really need them at this rate. Ritual blood. The thing I do need is the shortcut. Shortcut. This feels actually dangerous. Currently on the other side of the river, to the place where we need to go. That's the... well, that's the aqueduct. No, that is the aqueduct to Cathedral Ward. Now, thankfully, shortcut isn't very far. I don't really want to take this one. If I can help it. It'll make things easier should I die. It's not all that likely. But with the weapons almost breaking, how badly are you doing? Rakuyo is down to 1. So I guess it's Chicago time. Get up. He does not care for my torch. Well, not as much as he should. Now this is just foolishly destroying my weapon. The river. Oh no, this is the entrance to the area. Oh, have they already noticed? Yeah, one of them has. Don't really want to tangle with these big poppers. Have Molotov. Come on, let's do this before your buddy comes back. That, yeah, not actually using a gun right now. To eke out whatever damage I can. Shut up. And this is Parl's arena. So from here you could come and get the backdoor entrance. You'll have to make your way through the large building, which is, I guess, the actual danger of the situation. And then the rest shouldn't be that bad. Jump scare. Dodging and weaving wasn't the best way to go about this. Might as well deal with the ambush werewolf as well. Now he's a white one, so he's extra dangerous. Well, at least he has more HP. And even the breaking Chicago does enough damage. Now this does show that Arakuyo Chikage isn't the greatest combo to take out into the field as a combination, as they both break very easily and very quickly. Or I might as well. At this rate, if I die to a chump like him, I deserve to have to do the run back. But with this door open, I can now. I need to head to the dream and get my stuff repaired. Should have, realistically speaking, I should have repaired it last time. Just didn't think about it. Whee! Did I pick up the... Yeah, I did. Bloodstarved Beast is not gonna know what hit it. The shortcut now being open, more or less. That's dashed the wrong one. Repair. Desperately needed to repair that. Just out of curiosity, Are these the highest damage gems I do have? Thrust attack up. Chicago seems decked out, but what about my Rakuyo? Arcane. Adds arcane. Don't think I want an arcane weapon. Funny. Fire might be interesting. Actually. But kinda surprised the triangle one is so bad. It's even just a tier 2 gem. That is really low. Well, the grading is low. The gem itself, 9.1% extra damage, isn't actually that bad. Still kind of surprising though. I mean, there is the rapid poison thing, which, well, good enough to meme something. Oh, I could upgrade my pistol. Yeah, might as well. Pistol upgrade saga.
Welcome. What is it you desire? Very. Let me stand close.
I was leveling that. Oh, no extra stamina. For 2 levels even, Jesus. That's a fair amount of extra damage. Yeah, let's do something like that. Farewell, good doll. Acquire. Trying to. Oh no, that is Old Yharnam. Old Yharnam. So let's deal with the Bloodstarved Beast. Let's go hunten. Don't need to deal with you. I need to deal with you though. You're giving me away. Where did I get the poisoning from? From it dying? It's kind of weird. Word. Bye. Bye, little nightmare. Sure, you're gonna have a great time wherever you're going. Tell the winter lanterns I said hi. Oh, and we cannot summon Alfred. Feels kind of random. like what, 3 of you? Oh, missed. One somewhere around here. Oh, hi. There is that dealt with. I looked at this place from all manner of angles before, from the aqueduct, from the church, from Old Yharnam all the way over there. Well, that's... no, it should be... oh, it was from up there. Yeah, and of course from that little outcropping. Now, as long as we have the cocktails, it's not gonna be really difficult. Fire paper won't work with the Chikage, but it should work with the Rakuyo. Question is, I do think I want to try and parry the thing at least once or twice if I can. That's much too early. Oh, you deal no well, comparatively you deal no damage. I was too late. Yuck. That's the easiest one to get. Have fun with a blood cocktail. Oh. Not exactly clean, but it died. Spent more cocktails than I really needed to. But cocktail fire is the most reliable and easiest way of doing it, no matter what. That's just a given.
Welcome. What is it you desire? Very well. Let me.
And thankfully it works basically equally well on the Chalice Dungeon version of the boss. So it is a reliable strategy, if nothing else. Now, having dealt
Farewell, good hunter. May you.
with the Bloodstarved Beast in the Cathedral Ward. As soon as I have Grand Cathedral unlocked, I always mix these two up, from the Tomb of Odin to the Grand Cathedral. And with Bloodborne not having the ability to teleport from lantern to lantern and just back to the dream. She's losing it. Now, big boy here should have died. Yes. Because we now have a new homie on the block. Take me away! Paradise City. Bonk. All that just to get kidnapped. Yahar'gul, the unseen village. Something I always found strange about Bloodborne is how, in a way, when I first watched playthroughs of the game, there were a couple of areas I really didn't like, just from looking at them. And Yharnam as a whole felt underused to me as a city, as you fairly quickly transition beyond just Yharnam. Central Yharnam as a city area is actually quite short. It's just the opening part until you get to Gascoigne. Afterwards you're in Cathedral Ward, which, whilst a piece of Yharnam, sure, yeah, it's still its own little area, and the game itself is making a point of there being the class divide and just the way how it's even on the other side of the river. So it is a distinctly different place, even just to Central Yharnam. And despite the fact that I had no idea how to get around Yharnam, which really only just really started as I played the game for myself, it is still a fairly linear experience, as most Souls level design actually is. Most levels are quite linear, and they do a very good job at selling you the idea that it's sprawling and that there's an incredibly wide and differently arranged number of ways how you can get from point A to point B, whilst, well, actually there is only just one or two. and those are, if there is even more than one way, it's usually tightly interwoven with the actual main way. So it is very easy to double back on the other pathways you didn't take, and just with a little detour get the items from that place and whatnot. It's more about the secrets hidden in the rafters or around corners that make up for the actual amount of exploration in that sense, and just a general sense of wonder how these main pathways are laid out. And despite all that, Yharnam, if you're just viewing the game, is a very convoluted design they're working with, and the pathways, the way they are set up, they feel like you're part of a city, but it's not all that large and sprawling at all. Even the wood from how are they called? Forsaken Woods. Even that is the forest area is more or less linear, but the fact that you have these larger open corner areas gives you the feeling like it's an actual forest you can get lost in. And both the just mentioned forest and Yahar'gul in particular, the two areas, just from looking at them, I really disliked. They didn't really mesh well with me, and now it's always up for personal preference. I will say, whilst I do really like Elden Ring as a game, I do think for this style of gameplay, Elden Ring is a tad too large. It's too open for my personal taste. I would have preferred a more concise, refined area system, like, for instance, in Dark Souls 3. Hey, got a cat. Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? She doesn't really want to, but she did. Now I do think, on the flip side, Elden Ring is also a good example for how such a system can work, and, well, maybe even how it should be done. So, considering what the game is, I would not change it in any way. I personally hope that the next Souls-like or Soulsborne formula-like game from FromSoft is a little more confined in scope. Again, that's just me, but yeah. But anyway, the forest and Yahar'gul both are now some of my favorite areas in the game. Whilst I do not care as much for the storyline version of Yahar'gul, I love this earlier version. As I do think it just drips with theme. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. I don't know if Lady Maria's set is enough to calm Adella. That's curious. If she were a more high-ranking member of the church and were actually able to invoke the will of the Great Ones, maybe she'd actually be able to to have her prayers heard. But I guess there's, as always, there's many ways to look at it. Maybe even her praying towards the merciful gods. Maybe she is kinda alluring Amygdalas and the moon presence towards this place.
Oh,
Whoa!
please leave me be.
No,
Don't
Maria's.
take me, please.
It's just a hunter's
please,
attire.
dear gods.
Well, I have a robe exactly for that reason. Look at my shawl, Adella. I am from the church.
By your garb, the healing church. You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this at least.
Madman's knowledge, thank you very
Be
much.
sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you.
Yeah, I like brain slugs.
Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight.
Yes, it is.
Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
Head to Uden Chapel.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
And now they are all set up to end up in Uden Chapel. Judge of Menses. Dry-aged. The thing is, don't really need to do all this, realistically speaking. You don't need the ruins. Hey, Grandmama. Pebbles. Bullet. Pebble. Blood vial. Hey. Then again, it would be a waste not to head out into the streets. Are you... Yeah, they met up. They've met up. Bonk. Amygdala, Amygdala. Well, clearly the Church of Menses has been worshipping Amygdalas to a degree. Do I have poison knives to make this easy on me? Yes, I do have poison knives. That one is already enough. Oh, he's trying real hard to fuse with the other one. Oh, he managed to get through. What are you doing? Yep. Hungry, yeah. All that blood themed. Chained. Old hags and their pebbles. That is a blinding moon. I love it. Behold, a pale blood sky. Nope, not quite. Still the full moon. In later games, this moon would not be just a different phase, it'd be actually a different entity, probably. Pack tactics. Odd horrors await behind these doors. Frenzied cold blood. A door that doesn't quite open just yet. Let's get the shortcut open. What do you mean? Almost feels like a easier moveset. Let's quote unquote quickly deal with the locals. Now I will say, as I usually, just like with the other stuff, as I usually come to these places the earliest I can get. it's usually also still light out as I get to Yahar'gul. So this also feels quite different. Yeesh. Yep. Gotta examine. Sorry, Mr. Pig, does not look good. Oh, unfortunately. Oh yeah, somebody's angry. Dogs will be dogs. What do you mean? Come on. Honestly though, fine. Come. It's probably the darkest this area actually ever gets, isn't it? Eesh. Where did that one come from? A dog. I have a poison knife. I have a poison knife. Oh. Oh. Knife drop. Can you not? It's trying to be polite, doggo. And they're just leaving. I guess the moment I started running, he's like, yeah, she's not worth it. She's no good as material for the birth of a new god. That uppercut. It will just poison you again. Not above that. This time you might actually die. Was too early, nope. Yeah, shoot him to death. The Tonitrus. Fun little strength arcane weapon. You just need to keep flipping switches. Stop yapping, doggo. Have a knife. Have a couple of them. Oh, that's pebbles. Just a handful of pebbles. There's a nice moon out, isn't there? Come on, turn around. Turn around, leave. Be nice. Hungry yet. Fine. Did get the buff off. Well, it was too late. Ah, it's just more pebbles. Was there an item? Yeah, not really. You need to rest, good sir. I love how the singing gets muffled by the walls. It's these slight touches. It really, well, it gives off the idea that they are actually singing. Isn't that great? Isn't that neat? Well, neat's maybe not the best way to phrase. Hey guys. Bye guys. Now this is one of those I should be able to deal with Paul moments. I might not be able to deal with him, but I should. I don't think I have... Well, with something like the Saw Cleaver, it would be a little easier, as that would make it easier to break his legs. Sounds kind of rough. So he might just dictate the fight and kill me. As fighting Paul usually is a fairly binary affair. Either he dictates the fight and kills you, or you dictate the fight and easily kill him. Or now you're interested in saying hi. Yes. Oh. Well. Take another sip of my beverage. And then let's have at it. Need to break one of his hind legs. Those are the ones I did some most work on so far. Oh, please, game. Couple of panic heals. Yeah, you're not too excited or thrilled about what I just did as well, aren't you? I wouldn't be surprised if Paul was one of those enemies who gets significantly harder with each new game cycle. As a new game, you can just, if you've leveled your weapon in any shape or form,
Welcome home. What is it you desire?
you should be
Very well, let me-
able to outright kill him, or at least nearly kill him, just by stun locking him.
Very well.
Once you break the first leg, you just move on to the next, and move on to the next, and move on to the next.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erdon Chapel.
Yeah, you kind of did that a while ago, Gurman. Hanging around for a surprisingly long amount of time. Yeah. 560. Now, Cathedral Ward is now home to all good NPCs.
Oh, the hunter. Alive and well at that. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you. I'm overjoyed, really, that you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore, but you did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you.
Aww. Stop with the creepy laugh.
Makes me think. Once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you.
Adella. She's still out of it.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive. Thank you very much. The town is in disarray, but there are still people here.
Yes.
Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice.
I already have blood.
I'll spare you. Beware the Lady of the Night. I can see it in her eyes. She deeply resents the young saint. She hears people whisper. She knows what people think of her. Yes. She despises the saint for having what she doesn't. Bloody wench, they should have moved her on ages ago.
Much like his general disposition, the hints he gives are also backwards. If I recall correctly, that is. Now, for Adella and Ariana, it is just the wrong way round. Adella is a creature of jealousy, which is a lovely little touch. And if you talk to
hello.
Ariana,
Sorry, dear. You
Adella
must
leans
stay here.
forward.
I've only so much blood, okay?
Now she's back to praying.
Oh, hello.
She looks up,
Sorry, dear. You must
little
stay
hunched,
so.
little hunched over. It's these little touches. Now, we've been kidnapped. We've collected and gathered all 4 NPCs in Uden Chapel. The only thing left to do is head into the woods and get the beggar as well. Now the game basically, when you're talking to the blind beggar, the game basically screams at you that you have everyone and there's no one left to save. What do you want? Why are you tearing up the furniture? That's my paw now. What do you want? You wanted something, now you don't want any? Don't want the attention anymore? Sidetrack cat. Cat sidetrack. Side cat. Track cat. Cat tracked. Oh. Now, the workshop is basically this is the normal way along to get to the cathedral ward. Now that that's opened, Kidnapper on the outside of the door is having a hell of a time. And of course, should not neglect that outright. I do, key item, have the Eye of a Blood Drunk Hunter, so at this point in time we could also travel to the Hunter's Nightmare and head towards Ludwig and dance the Moonlight Waltz. Now I'm a bit torn at the moment in regards to what I want to do. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm a bit torn as to what I want to do. If I want to head into the woods and go for your safeguards, if I want to get the beggar immediately, which is probably the sensible thing to do. If I want to head into the woods and head to the Bergenwerf, is the easiest thing to do. If I want to, or if I want to go into the nightmare, in any of the 2 nightmares, if you will. As right now, I'm also able to pick up the tonsil stone, which I should be able to get from Hemwick as well. Well, I've done a little bit of testing in this playthrough so far in regards to Hemwick, so I might as well check on the it's the house down there next to the shortcut. I should be able to talk to Patches in. Me? What about me? Yes, indeed.
Beasts are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you.
It's trying to sound deep.
With frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
The tonsil stone. Don't need to waste don't need to use a hunter's mark for this little. So let's unlock the nightmare and then now this is from the Grand Cathedral, the easiest to get to, I think. In any case, I am feeling the idea of heading into the DLC and checking out how hard the hunters hit, how frail I am compared to them. Oh yeah, I never picked up this item, have I? Why is there an item still? Bolt paper? Again, why is there an item? Stone shard. There's a place. The moon. Hey guys. I did kind of see that coming. Take me away, Amygdala, take me away. Before they catch up to me. Whoa! Six-fingered Amygdala.
Oh, Amygdala, have mercy on the poor bastard.
Hmm. The eyeball room. Should I say the eyeball school? Hey, Patches.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods. Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
In a way, he doesn't really fit into the narrative. Or at least I'm not sure where he would fit into the narrative as a whole. With the... He has the body of a nightmare apostle. Which, I guess, well and good. He is, in a way, an apprentice of Amygdala and, for that extent, the nightmare. Rude. At least makes me wonder if he was a student of Bergenworth or if he's entirely unconnected. Compared to, well, everything else, really. Red Jelly. Such a harmless name for such a horrible thing. Now let's deal with the student body. Hey guys and girls. Albanorix. You shouldn't come to lecture if you're throwing up. What? Woo! Woo! Half the group's still asleep. Well, bye bye, people. The augur of Ebrietas. So, that's all that. Let's head into the nightmare. Go to the outside. So we are floating in the nightmare. The nightmare frontier. Now, aside from the general... Oh. You've always been here. Aside from the general theme, which I also really like about this area, one of my least favorite places to be in the game. I love the idea of the stacked dream worlds with the whaling ships of the fishing hamlet over and beyond these ruins of Lauren, the drowned city of Yharnam below, and Murgo's loft all the way up on that ridge. Just one of the many great touches the game has to offer. Trying to remember. Now, I wouldn't mind fighting Amygdala right about now, but I don't really want to do all of this region. Trying to remember how to run through it. What the actual pathway was. It's through the swamp back there. The detour You sleep. You fly. A lot of what you can do in this area is just a giant loop around to get onto that top area, which will give you a head start in the... well, it will lead you to patches and give you a head start into the swamp. And you can just go into the swamp as well. There are the winter lanterns here. Now I can just equip my frenzy stuff. Yeah, this isn't the greatest set of gameplay, as well, no point in lying. Don't really want to play Bloodborne today. There, I admitted it. It's not that I'm necessarily not feeling it
Welcome home. What is it you desire?
compared to a
Very
couple
well, let me.
of days where it just didn't work out at all. Gameplay wise, it's not too bad. Don't scare me like that. Meow. That's good. No. Nope. Nope. Gonna get the beggar first. First the beggar. And then I'm going to head into the Hunter's Nightmare. And check out how bad the dogs and hunters hurt. It's not like I can do much about it anyway. So, heading about halfway into the area. Today's a very fierce combination of me being tired and well, Germany's just incredibly hot today, just much too warm. I mean, I've been complaining about this for a while now. And apparently we're measuring 36 degrees Celsius today, which, well, for Germany is kind of ridiculous. You are a right old bastard. Into the fire with you. Oof. Oh, that. I guess the oil debuff ran out just before I hit that. Because that didn't do anything. And I do have to say, anything above 25 degrees Celsius is already just about too much for me. So 36. Nah. It wouldn't be quite as bad if I were living in an area. Goddamn bucket. We were living in an area with actual air circulation, like with a river, but no such luck. We have a little creek running through And that's it. No squat. Hey guys. How did he hit me twice? Nice blood cocktails. Tend to just love these near instant attacks. Hi. Crow hole. Oh, I took the 2 villager corpses into the crow hole with me. Just your typical crow hole. Whoa! Oh. Very slow to drop their stuff right now. Feels like, at least. And then there's also the trip to Yosefka.
Oh, Effie, would you stop that? Everything you make brings us bad luck. I haven't had enough already.
Oh, sorry.
Please, just leave a poor old woman be.
No breaking out today. How are you so much worse than the dogs in the Forbidden Village? Yeah, church set. Whee! Broken ankle. That's part of the experience. Got him. My blue elixirs. And I might as well head to Yosefka's first whilst I'm here. run back's not gonna be incredible either way. And I do want to get the invitation so I can bash my head against Master Logarius as well. I don't see me needing any of these gems. So I'm not going to really bother. Burver. I guess there is... Oh, this is a long list of bad stuff. It's the rapid poison one. Just picked up. Having two of them would be funny if I could both equip them. Or equip them both. But that's not. Either way. Maybe... I don't think there's a Chicago with 2 triangle slots. Should open the door. Open the door. I open this. If I open this and just nope out again and actually go for the run back. Something I've never done before. Giants aren't going to expect us as well. Hopefully this is the correct way, but yes it is. 'Tis correct. Nope. That's the right way. Yes! And just like that, we're back in the woods. If I want to do this as few issues as possible, I should really oh, come on. He's being a bastard about it. Yeah. What is the point of this move? I'm gonna get one free. Oof. Beast roar. Roar. Bye. Thankfully he died to 4 damage. That would have been awkward. Awkward. More cases of could you not? How much damage? Oh, no. That's not really enough to justify using Molotovs. Maybe if there's more than one? Like, don't know, 3+? 2+? That's just uneven piece of ground. That poise. Hello. Ooh, pungent blood cocktails. That's rude. Not. Maybe. Maybe I am cursed. Who's to say? How was that a parry but first shot not? Need to heal before I loot these half transformed hunters. Hey guys, wakey wakey. So that should be all. Nice, blood vial. Hey, friend. Said friend. Gotta manage to parry him at some point. That's the cannon below. poison knives. Let's meet our final friend. Having a nice meal.
Oh, blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along.
Sure.
Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
And thus is... well... the downfall begins.
Well, I'll be. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer as thanks.
One of the few child-sized corpses.
Thank you. I can't very well...
Well, I do think you might manage, but that's just me. And what do I know? Snacks. Hey boy. Whoa. That was pretty harsh. At some point I had a way to fight against the snack people with my Chicago efficiently, but I guess I forgot that entirely. Forgo all about her. Item. Hoarder mode activated. Need item. Now, if I knew what that was, just from looking at it from afar, I probably wouldn't bother. No snack. Blood vial. Let's go for a jog and get whatever that is. Twin Bloodstone Shard. Good at the beginning of the game, but now not that great. Let's meet Walter. Good friend of Confederate of the League. Walter.
Ah, a new face, are you?
Am I?
And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Join the League.
Yes, as a hunter well should. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Yeah.
Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed.
Yes.
The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing. And each other. Always.
Yes.
The League and do not expand.
Always. And back to the dream.
Welcome. What is it you desire? Very well. Let me stand. $110. Farewell, may.
Find your worth in the waking world. Acquire items. Might as well top up on Molotovs. Top up on sedatives. Poison knives. I can buy a single one. That's great and all. So let's check in on Cathedral Ward.
Oh, kind hunter. The old man. The old man you sent over. He's dead. Killed, stone dead. Why? Must have been a beast, right? Or do you think someone out there could have... I just don't... Oh... Well... I do know. It's my fault. All mine. Was it a beast? Or could someone from outside have come in and... I just don't know. Was it a beast?
Immediately the murder mystery begins.
Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. I've only so much...
There you are. You're early, dear. Is anything the matter? You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better.
Pungent blood cocktails. It is notable that he's not inside.
Ah, hello again. I owe this to you. It's a wonderful place. They even let beggars like myself in. What's better, we keep our distance. Don't step on anyone's toes, right? The way proper Yharnamites ought to live. Let me share something with you. My secret stash. Really prime stuff.
And he pulled it out of his ass.
Oh, hello again. I really do owe you a terrible lot. Finding me such a...
Well, good riddance. Was just about to comment on the fact that I don't know what it takes for this to start. If it's with boss kills or just with time. Although just a normal time trigger isn't really what Miyazaki-san does. If I teleport back immediately, is another person dead already? So, teleports would be much too quick. I guess he kills the first one just immediately, so you know something's wrong.
Was it a beast? Oh.
Now I need to check up on them after every boss I kill. Oh! No, I wanted to... I need to... I need to head to the nightmare anyway, so... Repair, it's too expensive. Ascend to Uden Chapel. We've been to Uden Chapel, my dude. Cathedral Ward. Because, well, I guess the two things I could want to do, or that I want to do, is either head to the Hidden Workshop, because I've rarely ever been there at night, or head over to, or head into the Nightmare, both of which happens from here. Now let's try 40. It's a little jog on the rooftop. Stop it, you. Stop it. Feeling really itchy today. I've got loads of insect bites from yesterday evening. It was a nice time, a nice day. But yeah, it was a feast for midgets. So I need to... Nope, just missed the plank. How many attempts is this going to take? Last time it took me, what, 7 or 8? Sometimes it's so easy to get onto that platform, and other times you just go right off. Probably because I don't have a good idea anymore how you need to aim it. be funny if it were player deaths. Player dies twice and just like that 2 NPCs are dead. So game. Yep, again, sometimes it's just that easy. Abandoned workshop. We're hearing the Yahar'gulian houses, I do believe. Probably because of overlapping loading zones again. The hunter's bone. A third of umbilical cord. Chunk. Hair ornament, and of course, a plain doll. Abandoned. Life-size life-size Maria replica. Return to the dream. Don't think I want to...
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Have the hair ornament.
What?
Ornament.
What is this?
Ornament.
I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel a yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, hunter, could this be joy?
So, back to Cathedral Ward. And now let's get spirited away. Amygdala, oh Amygdala, please take me away. There's my cab. Hey.
Cursed fiends, their children too. And their children forever true.
curse of Mother Cause. Just a pedestal. Bong. Frenzied cold blood. Let's have a go at him. Oh, I dodged right into that. Could be worse. Could be easier. Buff applies. Doggo. Durgar hurt. There's also the item down here. The gloves. Hey. Frenzied cold blood. Durgar. Give me that. Bye. Love animation. Don't really care about you. Don't really care about you either. Oh, but I do need the eyeball amulet. So let's say hi to Lawrence, real quick. Hey Lawrence. Oop. Wobbled. Just let me quickly take that. Yep, thank you. With the, let's just call it hidden saint statue, it works even better with the large cleric beast Lawrence lying there. The the holy medium from the jaw being basically poured right into his mouth. So maybe that is just a slight visual confirmation for the idea that he might have been both the greatest recipient of blood ministration at the time, as well as the test subject for all of it. And probably just how badly things could go wrong. Maybe that just they noticed it just a little bit too late. It's very much a possibility. Just noticed a little too late. And also the headless saint, faceless. Nobody, well, standing for Ebriatus to venerate her without revealing too much. This stumpy little, somewhat more bat-like wing, giving it, whilst angelic character and tendencies, it's a little more ambiguous than that. Next up, Bridge. Hey dude. Bye dude. Don't want to be stuck with you in a tight corner, please. Oof! Didn't actually intend to get into a fight with him and kill him, but I'll take it. Delayed Molotovs. Oh, please. Fair enough. You don't want to go off? I'll just leave you. Not gonna get exploded then. The old hunter top hat. Horrible. Stop it. Stop it. Main difference from the old hunters to the new ones is the amount of poise they have. You. Okay guys, this got personal. You made this personal. Oh. I just left you. But you? No, 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 no. Hey, Simon. Alive again.
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you?
Must
have taken a wrong turn, then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood. You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts. This is what the poor fools have to look forward to. So, don't be brash. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmares.
Ooh. I don't care. Let's try that one.
As it should be. Hunt your beasts and think no more on the secrets of the night. That is the very best a hunter can do. Just don't let the blood intoxicate you. What now? Oh, take my word and turn back before it's too late. Unless, I suppose, you've taken an interest in nightmares.
He was kinda disappointed, wasn't he?
Oh yes, I see. You sense a secret within the nightmare and cannot bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered. Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly. Beware, especially.
Secrets are secrets for a reason. Like that line. Simple. Yet intriguing. So let's coming through. Game's like, yeah, could you not? Damn, they were annoying. Oh, that's a waste, but who's counting? The church. Quickly into the dream. And then, well, I could spend the rest of the time I have trying to do Ludwig. Which surely, in no way, shape or form, could ever go wrong. I need to repair my weapon. Repair. Yeah, it was going down quite significantly. Almost a full stack of blood vials and bullets, so I should have enough. Don't know how harshly Ludwig scaled compared to the new game version. So I guess we'll find out in a moment. So I need to get rid of this. Molotovs are not gonna be helpful. Fire maybe if I switch to the Yahar'gul. Pebble delivery service, but more importantly, more blood vials. Gonna ignore the crows. More pebbles. Awesome. A great terror stalks these halls.
Please.
Inside the beast.
Silent beast. A great terror looms. Ludwig is coming.
Sword on his back.
Have mercy. Have mercy upon us.
I don't know why, but I noticed that in tries on the new game version of this run as well. When he does the sweeping slash, you can dodge right into him to evade that this fairly damaging first part hit of his combo. But for whatever reason, maybe it's a subconscious thing. But for whatever reason, when I try to dodge that, I dodge towards his right side, so to my left. And that gets me hit. Twice at times even, so... But I don't know why I started doing that, because I had I was fairly good at evading that in my very first streamed playthrough. Oh. He does not want to. Now, with that attack, I dodged into his nose. I booped him in the nose, which did not carry me far enough and killed me. But I booped him. I booped him on the nose. It's the Ludwig Horseface grind. Try for the Yahar'gul for a little bit. Just about to start running. Yeah, that's the attack I meant. Did it just take me so long to die, or wasn't I actually dead? Because I felt pretty dead. The Yahar'gul does not feel bad, I will say, for the fight. It offers more moves to do. Also hits more often, which should favor staggering him. Doesn't feel like less damage. It's more aggressive than the Chicago. Just don't know if I want that necessarily. Hit him in the face. Game, please. Need to actually count it out how long he's on the ceiling. I hate the ceiling phase, or the ceiling attack. Just starts crawling on the rooftop. Oh, well, not rooftop, on the ceiling. Probably wouldn't be quite as bad if you could see him. We have the blood indicators, but or the blood dripping down as an indicator, but where he is, his hitbox is huge. Oh, please, game. Give me my health back. Oh! Actual Moonlight Waltz. It's gonna hit me twice with the sword and I'm dead.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor. My guiding moonlight.
Yep. Did not account for the additional combo swing. course, the issue is if you get too good at the horse phase, the night phase gets worse. Because the fight is just so different. And I don't really have enough practice against the night phase anymore. Of course, that's fishing for excuses to a degree. Give me my health back. What? Got stuck on the head. Oh. Boom. Let's give it a moment to resync the music.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor. My guiding moonlight.
How much does this do? Not too much. Oh. I need to actually dodge that. Deals far too much damage to get hit by the initial slam down. Getting knocked back wasn't as bad. I do believe the thing that gets you, or at least that got me, and usually gets me, is how quickly he can turn before the slam. Don't know if it's a full 360, but he adjusts and re-aims to your position really easily, as was just demonstrated. Give me my health back. Ooh. What was the Oh! Boom!
You were at my side all along. My true mentor. My guiding moonlight. Ah. Hitbox. Well, grasping for straws again. Hitbox. Sometimes I have trouble discerning the hitbox of the sword. Well, that's oh. I fought the horse phase so much the last couple of playthroughs. Again, it makes the night phase harder. Oh, works. Now, if nothing else, the horse phase is fairly stable. Of course, now that I said that, I'm going to die miserably.
Ah. Despite all that running, I did not make enough distance. I found another insect bite that's itching now. Right on the foot. Even. Yikes. Sometimes you wonder how you get these. Like, could have sworn I wore shoes all day. Ah, well. And it's basically just as I prophesized it. I said something about the... I have enough blood vials. About Horseface being stable, and then I immediately got shut down by Horsewig. Fine.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor. My guiding moonlight.
Do you mind, Ludwig? Do you mind? mode. Panic dodge backwards just enough to get still clipped by the tip of the sword. All in all, not bad. As a try. Very heal spammy. Phase 2 feels bad, man. Hello. Don't get kicked.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor. My guiding moonlight.
Yes. Thank you for the dance, Ludwig. Nope. That was on accident, but fitting. Yep, he did not survive.
Good hunter, have you seen the thread of light?
Yes, I have.
Just a hair, a fleeting thing. Yet I clung to it, steeped as I was in the stench of blood and beasts. I never wanted to know what it really was. Really, I didn't.
The tragic end of a zealous, but otherwise formidable hunter. I wonder if that's meant to be him crying. The Holy Moonlight Sword. Used 11 blood vials. 1 close call in phase 2. Not terrible. It's probably yet another sign that New Game Plus is easier.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me...
Now I'm just unabashedly leveling at this point.
Farewell.
Don't really see a reason not to. Well, basically didn't take up many blood vials at all. How's Cathedral Ward doing? Never one die. Oh no, still alive.
Was it a beast? Oh.
Oh, hi. I'm afraid I don't have any more. Yeah, it's all sold out. Sorry, chum. But you know, I'll try and get some more soon.
The beast blood pellets. So, trying to... I got a bit distracted by the breathing sound. But that's her, isn't it? Doesn't really make sense, but... So yeah, I'm considering what I want to do. Because I do just kind of want to call it for today. Do just kind of want to call it. Oops. It's 25.5 degrees inside now. Which... This is an old house I'm living in. Fairly old traditional house. In central Germany, more or less. Central Eastern Germany. And usually, it's always the case if as long as the warmth from outside hasn't gotten into the house just yet, the house itself is fairly cool. And but once the warmth is inside, it's gonna be colder outside before it gets colder inside again. So it keeps both the cold and warmth really, really well, which has its advantages, especially during spring and autumn or fall. But in summer or winter, yeesh. And right now, it's kinda... My ideal temperature has been crossed already. Again, if you at least have some larger amount of flowing water, like a river close by, this wouldn't be nearly as bad. But anyways, yeah. So, I've been to Old Yharnam to unlock Kidnappers. I've been to Old Yharnam, to Yahar'gul, and to Old Yharnam. And I've been to Old Yharnam and Old Yharnam. Yeah, unlocked Kidnappers by killing the Bloodstarved Beast, dealing with one of my least favorite areas in the game. Then I descended via Kidnapper into Yahar'gul, saved Adella, cleared the area, killed Paul, binary as always. Was able to, well, I guess it was a bit of a tug or back and forth between who was dictating the fight. And at first it was Paul. But as soon as his first leg gave out, I was able to dictate the flow. Even if it wasn't enough to outright kill him, but that is the difference between New Game and New Game Plus. Afterwards, I briefly headed towards the Forbidden Woods. Basically the half of it went to Yosefka's to open the gate, got the going, got the tonsil stone even before that from Hemwick, no less, just to check, to have video evidence it works. I'm sure there's plenty of that out there, but I wanted to see it. Got spirited into the nightmare building, lecture building, did that, headed into the Nightmare Frontier, my probably least favorite area of the game, gameplay wise. Got just a lamp and left, and then into the nightmare. Went to the old abandoned workshop, but only that, and then off into the Hunter's Nightmare, into the DLC to fight Ludwig. Basically didn't do anything properly in there, just killed a couple of hunters and made my way to Ludwig. But to Ludwig I did make my way, and after dancing the Moonlight Waltz, like what, 5 times? He actually died. Now, that does not include the tries I died to the horse. Maybe 6th or 7th attempt at the actual sword building. Or was it this map? Was it just 5 maybe? I'm out of it. I don't really. Not sure. At this point, I'm not sure. Wasn't too many. I mean, I could check the footage. Didn't take all that long either. So, yeah. And that's about it. Sure, the console will also be better off if it's this warm if I turn it off again. So let's call it hardware maintenance and just the general attempt at surviving the weather. I do think I did quite a lot. Oh yeah, and of course I saved the... Did I mean... Got to the halfway point of the woods. Open your Sefka's gate. Save the beggar. Not sure if I mentioned that. Which I guess was more or less the point of all of that. To save Adella and then the beggar, so the beggar will turn her into pellets. Which is a marginally worse fate than just dying out in the street on a staircase. It's horrible either way. Nothing about this is great. Something I also never did is just not saving them, leaving everyone where they are and looking for the aftermath. I can't imagine there's a lame ending for all those people who are inside houses, for Ayana, the old lady, and the old man, as the beggar calls him. As they might just go radio silent and the house goes dark. But who knows? I don't know. Well, I say who knows. Probably somebody tried that, but I didn't. Heat's getting to my brain. I say that a lot as well. Stuff getting to my brain. Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit shorter, half an hour shorter than I planned, but that's just, again, it's trying. I do think it's special circumstances, just how warm it is today. So, not gonna draw this out any further. Do think I did still do a lot, even considering I wasn't really in the mood for Bloodborne, if I'm honest. But yeah, do think all things considered, I got something done. At times like today, I'd love to have a Sekiro style boss gauntlet available in these games, because I would have really liked to fight a couple more of these bosses. And yeah, I guess if you know the routes, you can just bob and weave through the areas, take either nothing or just the most important stuff, and then go for the boss and be done. Bit apprehensive about this because I don't really like it. I'm starting to be critical of myself because I do intend, well, that's what usually happens. I do intend for a character to go into New Game Plus, be just as thorough as in New Game, and then lose interest. Probably mainly because I don't need most of the items that just are lying around anymore. It's the same thing that happens in the higher Chalice dungeon levels. You pick stuff up and don't really know why. Even the Chalice dungeon materials are pretty pointless at that point, unless you want to do random chalices, which, ooh, by God, who is actually crazy enough to do that? I'm sure there's a couple of people, but I have yet to meet somebody who actually likes the chalices. Now, I personally, I said it a couple of times during during my first playthrough. I'm sure a couple of those statements got eaten by the technical issues I had with sound during that playthrough in particular. I like the chalice dungeons for the flair, for the general vibe they give off, the general feeling you get from them, how oppressive and claustrophobic they are, especially if you're using a torch. It actually feels like dungeon diving to me, and I do really, really like that. The feeling is great. The design, more iffy in my opinion. A lot of the enemies are just really samey, and that is also the general problem with the dungeons. At some point they start just looking like, one dungeon starts looking like the next, or the one you did before. And even despite the attempt of actually having variety with 4 different, honestly very distinct regions, it's really not quite enough. And I used that expression, it feels like pulling teeth, quite a lot earlier in the, I guess also in Season 2, because I was very undecided on whether or not I wanted to do the chalices. And I still am for Season 3, for New Game Plus as well. Because they are rough at times. And the fact that the later chalice dungeon bosses scale more up to a party of players makes it just a little bit worse. It's with the third Fumeru depth, or with depth 3, the chalices start to scale to 2 and 3 player party sizes, I believe, which makes exploring them solo fairly difficult, especially on a new game run. Which in turn means if you manage to do them, the rewards you get are incredible. So if you need level ups, the chalice dungeons are an incredible place to farm blood echoes, especially for, well, even just for getting blood vials. There's always the odd boss you have to fight that basically utterly decimates your stockpile, and once you kill him, you just spend 100k in blood vials at that point, and are filled up. You do that twice and you're set for the rest of the game. Usually if you manage to breach 400 plus blood vials in your bank, you probably never really need to worry about them ever again. Let alone if you manage to get a full 600. Same goes for quicksilver bullets. Of course, there's always the exception. You can always have a really bad time with certain bosses. The Amygdala comes to mind, even the Dark Beast or the Abhorrent Beast, especially in the chalices. Main story probably not so much. If you manage to get to the Amygdala in the chalices, which is the Depth 4 Fumeru, the defiled one, you should probably be able to confidently kill any boss in the normal main game, and I would expect that only the DLC bosses are still trouble. With or without summons. But there are bosses like the Amygdala that are just generally harder if you have a summon. There's these middle grounds boss-wise with the watchdogs, where it's depending on playstyle and preference. But if you want to boop the snoot of the watchdog, you probably should go at it alone. What happened to my cape there? Anyways, that so much for me not drawing this out, eh? But yeah, Chalice Dungeons. There's also the thing. I guess is that the usual way to look at stuff like this in these games? I don't really like the dungeons or getting to the bosses in the dungeon. I don't even necessarily like the bosses of the dungeon, but I do like killing them. It's one of those cases if you like the Amygdala. It's annoying to get to it with half life, half max life due to the modifier defiled. And I believe that is also one of the dungeons where you get 2 bell ringers in a single room, which is utterly horrible. And aside to that, the fight itself isn't great. The fact that the arena with the Amygdala inside has that slightly raised middle platform with the Amygdala starting on means that some hits, even if you are in the actual correct position to hit its head, won't hit because it's just that little bit higher up. And getting the Amygdala to switch positions and or places with you is really difficult. And it has just so much HP. Hitting the arms is basically pointless. Oh, well, not pointless, but it's not great. Hitting the legs is pointless, definitely. Not sure how if it's more viable if you are dealing arcane damage, but physical damage is utterly pointless. But I guess all these factors coalesce into a single ball of incredible happiness once you actually kill the damn thing. Happiness and accomplishment. And I always, every time I complete a Chalice dungeon, especially the Lauren ones, I hate the Lauren ones. Probably a bit because I don't like desert-themed stuff. Just don't like it. So that may just be a partial influence why I don't like Lauren. But in general, especially those, I always tell myself I'm never gonna do that again. And every time I create a new character, I'm still considering it. Still wanting to go back into the chalices. Might be because I like leveling and you get loads of echoes and loads of rewards from the chalices, so they are actually worthwhile. But even at the time where you get your first chalice in Old Yharnam, which can be really, really early in the game, the rewards aren't great. Especially the first couple of chalices are barely worth your time. The first one flat out isn't, in my opinion. The amount of echoes you get is laughable, something about around 6k. And it is around depth 3, where you actually get enough echoes to feel like the effort is worth the amount of work you have to put into it. But either way, that's 15 minutes gone, I guess. Or at least 10. How is that for padding? If you like Chalice Dungeons, I'd like to hear from you and tell me what's wrong with you. Or at least why you like Chalice Dungeons. Well, guys, I just went into detail. My love-hate relationship with Chalice Dungeons. Either way. Killed Ludwig today. I didn't intend to at first, I just wanted to... As I started the stream, I thought this getting kidnapped deal would take a whole lot longer. But I guess I got kidnapped 3 times, so I'll take it. Got kidnapped and thrown into jail in Yahar'gul. Got kidnapped by... or got fooled by Patches to get kidnapped by Amygdala to end up in the Nightmare Frontier. And then I got kidnapped by another Amygdala who threw me in a different nightmare cursing me. So I guess it's the triple kidnap, and that is all I can hope for. Killed a couple of bosses along the way, cleared a couple of regions along the way, and basically set up all my NPCs to die. Defeat reward. He sounded very much like, yeah, let's do it, let's kill some more. Hungry bastard. I'm going to log out. In here to remind myself that I need to keep watch over my NPCs. I think Ariana is the last one to die. To give the player a chance at a quest. He kills the first one upon arrival, which, depending on how you do it, might be the... I don't know if he kills 2 NPCs at the same time if you stack up boss kills, but the Shadows would be the next one, Oram would be the next one, and then there's the one Reborn, Reborn. And at that point, Ariana should have given birth. Also the chance that Ludwig might not have counted towards all of the... or towards the kill count for the beggar. Or maybe he tries to get 2 people. Anyway. Yeah. This went on for long enough now. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for enduring my ramblings. Thank you for following on Twitch, for following on YouTube. If you haven't, I'd very much enjoy if you'd consider to do so. Otherwise, I will be back on Tuesday. Right now, it's probably gonna be Anno. Trying to become besties with Bente, Alonso, and Princess King. Someone said it in game, but I didn't really remember. Sorry. And yeah, that's Tuesday. Tomorrow is not gonna be anything. My day off, my first day off. I have my second day off on Wednesday, which is going to be another meetup with friends. The thing we had planned last week didn't work out, didn't pan out, didn't happen in the end, so we delayed it by a week, and hopefully it's gonna be this Wednesday. Gonna be day drinking, so I'll hopefully come out on the other end tired but unscathed on Thursday, and Thursday's back to Age of Wonders shenanigans, back to the elves. So, all that being said, that's all for today. Yep, managed to drag this out quite a bit. Sorry about that. So, thank you very much for watching once again. I am done for today. Therefore, bye byes. See ya Tuesday or whenever.